Welcome to the Socially Awkward podcast if you are new, and welcome back to our loyal listeners. Today's episode, we're missing someone. He got sacked, actually, by the way. He's not with us anymore. We're interviewing for a new role. No, I'm joking. Brandon's not here because he's booked and busy. Get that bag, King. But, Danny, do you want to speak?
Hey. Do you want to let me speak? How about that?
Speak, please.
My name is Daniel.
And my name is Shanice. Sorry, we actually didn't even introduce ourselves. But if you're new here, we are three best friends. One of us is missing today. But we love to just chat about our chaotic lives, which is all.
We're just here for the laugh, do you know what I mean?
Here for gigs, aren't we?
Love.
Yeah.
Live
But was it this week or last week that Leaving Cert results came out?
Oh.
When this comes out, it'll be last week.
This week. Well, for us, it was this week.
I don't have any concept
What day is it?
time.
It's Tuesday. No, last week.
Anyways, Leaving Cert results came out. And there was a lot of ups and downs. I saw so many videos on TikTok of people getting their results and they're like over the moon. I love seeing like wholesome videos like that. But when I got my Leaving Cert results, I cried.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I cried because I was that type of person in school that studied the day before every exam, like every exam, especially the Leaving Cert. I left my study until the day before because when I sit down and try and get stuff in my head, it doesn't work. It genuinely doesn't work. But I lied to everyone. I was like, yeah, I'm so happy with my results. I'm just like really dead inside at the moment because I messed up my CAO. I didn't know what I wanted to do.
I don't even know what that is.
Did you not?
To this day.
No.
I wish I'd done LCA.
Why?
Because I don't know, like I really wanted to do LCA, but like all the people that did LCA in my school would literally stab you. So I was like, I'm not being in the class with that. Like five of us in the class, I'll come out into your dead. Like.
No, I don't, to be honest with you, I don't think school is for everyone. Like obviously no, but no, that's not me saying don't go to school. I think people learn in different ways and sometimes it's not like catered to, if that makes sense. But if you're not academic, it's not a bad thing. And sometimes people don't test well, aka myself.
Yeah, are you like a visual? Yeah,
I feel like I have photographic memory. So I won't remember something for understanding it. I remember it by seeing it on a page.
Yes, I am.
Like I was in my geography exam in the junior cert. I still remember it to this day. And I can't remember what I wrote down, but I remembered the paragraph that was in front of the, like on the page. I could tell you the number, I could tell you what the paragraph was about, but I didn't understand it. I just wrote down.
You just wrote down because you remember.
Yeah, if that makes sense.
See, languages were I feel like languages are so easy in school because.
Did you enjoy languages?
Yeah, I got an A in Spanish. Hello.
Oh, hola.
¿Cómo estás? ¿Se va? But I think languages. Did you ever cop this? The answer was in the question.
¿Se va?
Bien. Did you never notice that?
Yeah, I think it's the way it's said.
Like you don't, anytime you see it, if you're doing a language in school and you're looking at the question, you just look in the paragraph for that for the question, and you just write the whole thing out. And it's like,
no,
hey,
honestly, if I didn't know the answer to a question, I just write out the whole question, but like half of it, I'd be like, well, the answer has to be somewhere in there, surely. Yeah. But if you didn't do well in the Leaving Cert, don't stress. It's not the be all and end all. I know you probably have people in your ear, older people, that they don't have a clue what they're doing with their life, and that says a lot.
Yep.
But don't be stressing because there's 1,000,001 other routes you can take. I really feel like PLCs are massively underrated. Like I did a PLC and I still dropped out of college. But
so underrated. Like.
No, I did a PLC, got into the course that I wanted, thought I wanted it, and I was in my second year, and before COVID hit I was like, I'm not feeling this course. I don't like it. It's very like theory based and I don't do well with theory or essays or anything for that matter. I'm more practical, like hands on. I need to do something, or like what you were saying, a visual learner.
Yeah.
And then before COVID hit I was like to my mom, don't like this course at all. And then when COVID hit, my laziness just went peak. I was like, I don't want to do this at all. And then I dropped out. And I don't think I wouldn't be here where I am today with the friends that I have and the opportunities that I have if
she didn't do that PLC.
Yeah, if I didn't do that PLC.
She didn't drop out on PLC.
But there's people that get the points that they want in their core or in the Leaving Cert, and they get into college and they end up hating it. Yeah. And then they end up in debt for paying for a course that they don't even like.
It's actually kind of crazy though, because it's like you should do like a little free sample of the course first.
Free sample, little tester.
No, you should, like, because it happens to so many people where they go, pay so much to go to college, and it's like,
yeah, there's a lot of pressure to know what you want to do at like that young of an age as well. Like there's people in their 50s and 60s that still haven't got a clue what they want to do. What do you mean you're supposed to tell me that I have to have life figured out by 18 and you're 60 odd and you still don't have life figured out?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
makes no sense.
It's all our first time, guys.
It's all our first time living. But what was I going to say? Oh my God, Daniel, the other day, right, I went to Emerge Festival in Belfast.
Not even start.
No, it was my first time going. And we went it was me, Dave and Connor. And we were backstage and I got to meet, I was going to say Slim Shady. I knew there was Slim in that word. No, it wasn't Slim Shady. Fatboy Slim. And when I met him, I was like, oh my God, like this is mad. I'm not going to lie, I hadn't got a clue who Fatboy Slim was. I knew his music. I just didn't know what he looked like. Yeah. And Connor was like, that's Fatboy Slim. And I was like, oh my God, no way. And I was chatting to him and it was just like chatting to like anybody. He was so like chill and
king, like.
Yeah, he was so nice. And then, here we go. I was standing yapping away to Connor and Dave, and who rocks up in the little golf cart and gets out? What's her name? Saoirse Monica Jackson. Is that her name? She's in Derry Girls. Is it Monica?
Erin, isn't it, in Derry Girls?
Yeah, I think so. And I looked at her and I was like, oh my God, she's stunning. Like my heart started racing. I was like, I never get like starstruck by anyone.
No, because that's Erin out Derry Girls.
No, literally.
That's
I was
why.
standing there like, oh my God. First thing I goes up, I didn't even say hello, nice to meet you. I just goes, I was rewatching Derry Girls before I came up today. You're amazing.
But isn't that weird? Because you manifested that. Because this past week, me and you started watching Derry Girls again.
Rewatching it.
That's
Isn't that
insane.
wild?
I know.
And she just looked at me and she was like,
oh,
nice to meet. I was like, so nice to meet you. And I was shaking and I was like, afterwards I was sitting there and I was like, why was that the first thing to come out of my mouth? So then I thought I'd redeem myself. Dennis Sulta was playing, and obviously that's his wife. And his wife is Saoirse Monica Jackson. Is it Monica?
Like
I hope it is. But we were upside stage and she was dancing away. He finished his set and I was like, I just want to say I'm so sorry. You probably thought I was a weirdo when I came up to you and said that. And she was like, no, you're fine. I was like, can I get a photo please? And she was like, yeah, of course. And I don't know if she was pointing to go down the stairs saying that she was leaving, but I was like, yeah, no, we'll go down the stairs. Walks down the stairs, got a photo with them, and they walked back up the stairs. I was like, I'm at the leading them down the stairs to take a photo. This is going to be in my thoughts before I go to sleep every night for the next 10 years. Like, why was that the first thing that I said?
See, you think you were bad? Like, genuinely, can you imagine if I was there? Like, my interactions with like just humans on the daily is like so
you'd probably
worrying.
Quote Derry Girls.
I would. I'd be there like talking like order to her for the half an hour. I'd be burning the ear off her behind that stage.
You're getting inside your suitcase full of vodka.
Because when Jesus crazy cars are blown, she'd be getting security after me. I'd be booting out the festival. To be stage diving me over the barricade. Get a move.
Oh, but she was really nice, but I actually couldn't get that out of my head for the rest of the day. I was
so
mortified.
jealous that it's like.
I sent Daniel a message. I was like, look who's here. I was like, this girl is here. And I'm at there messing up. I'm at there saying to her and all. Oh, disaster.
Can we say who else you saw?
Oh, Horse Girl.
Can we say that part?
That part. I saw Horse Girl's identity.
Shanice Griffin knows what Horse Girl looks like.
Horse Girl looks like.
Were you shocked?
No.
Were like, makes sense?
Makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, kind of.
Where is she from?
Does no one know Horse Girl's identity?
No, nobody knows what she looks like.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Paul, do you know what she looks like? Never mind.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. But
where's she from? She's from like Sweden or something, isn't she?
I've no idea. But I was expecting her to rock in with the mask on. But she didn't. And I was like,
that's crazy though, because like just strolling around backstage. But then again, you wouldn't know.
Yeah, but you'd feel comfortable enough to do that though, like surely.
What, Fatboy Slim gonna rat her out? Aaron from there is going to take a picture.
Do you know
and
there was like a basketball hoop net there, and Sonny Dara, is it Dara? You know, the house DJ? Yeah.
Oh, D.A. Oh, yeah.
They were playing basketball, right? And one of them, I can't remember who it was, threw the basketball in the net and it nearly hit Fatboy Slim when he was going out. Someone nearly KO'd Fatboy Slim before his set. Luckily they didn't though, but yeah, it was chaotic. It was wild, but it was a ball. But because I was so nervous, I feel like when I get nervous, I start like fidgeting. Like I had loads of rings on and I was doing that, and then I was scratching my face and I was like, oh, spot. So I started picking my face, right? And then I picked it and it bled, and then I realised, oh, that's not a spot, Shanice. That's a mole.
And you're still picking it.
How do you pick a mole off your face?
You're still picking it?
Yeah, I'm still picking it because
Stop
it's
picking it.
scabbed. But apparently if you pick a mole, it can like
bleed out.
bleed out.
So why are you still picking it?
I don't know, because it's scabbed.
Put the finger down.
So coming up next after the break, we have a very special guest in the studio with us, don't we, Dan?
Mm-hmm.
He made one of Doja Cat's viral dances.
She the devil.
It's Liam Maughan. We'll be right back. Sorry about spitting up on the words there. We'll be back.
Liam Maughan.
Hey.
Ate that.
You ate.
Sorry, I had to finish that. We are back with our very, very special guest, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Liam Maughan.
Hey.
Welcome to the Socially Awkward
Thanks for having me, you guys.
How are you feeling?
Thanks for having me. I'm feeling very nervous. It's my first time talking, actually. No, I'm excited. Thanks for having me.
No, we're delighted to have you on. But come here, listen, let's start it off.
Let's just get
strong.
into it, will we?
So Liam made the very famous and very viral Doja Cat dance.
He made Doja Cat.
Like,
yeah, I made her. I birthed her. I birthed
Mother.
her. Yeah.
Doja mother.
Yeah, official mother.
So you made the very famous, very viral Doja Cat dance. How long did it take you to come up with that?
So that was like basically because the song dropped and I was like, oh my God, that's some fire right there. So I was on the way to work and I was about to leave for work and I was like, right, grand, like if I'm feeling something, I'm just kind of like, it's just going, it's just moving. So I filmed it 3 times, made the little dance in my hallway, and then went to work, posted it, and then like around 3 o'clock, because like, nothing had ever happened before that.
Yeah.
And then I was watching it, I was like, me getting 800 views. I was like, oh my God, this is what fame feels like. And then after that, it just kind of kept going, and then from that, it kind of spiraled, and then career change.
No, that's honestly insane.
Yeah, it was bizarre. It was such a like weird experience, like happening, because I'd only been doing like TikToks like 2 weeks before that.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah, because I was like, I'd moved home from London. I was working in Boss at the time, like 45-hour weeks, and I was like, what am I doing? Like, what was I doing? I was like, right, how can I get back into dance? Whatever. I was like, start making little TikToks, get some kind of like
flow going.
Yeah, so people could be like, oh, he was a dancer.
Yeah.
And then like it just kind of spiraled out of control after that. And then I was like, okay, perfect, got an agent, got everything. I was like, work.
You were like, I'm
Yeah,
thriving.
I was like, so then I quit my job, and then come December, I was like, oh no, we're broke. I was like,
you were
such
like, Mom, I'm going to LA.
no, literally, I was like me at like 4,000 views, being like, so it's just I can't live here anymore. I was like, it's not it.
I can't even go to the
Yeah, for a carton of milk, even if I wanted to.
So like, are you his best mates now or what?
Yeah, well, she brought me to the VMAs.
Yeah,
that
that's
was fucked.
That's
That was
wild.
wild. So she it kept going. I'd gotten like a few ads for it at this point, and because I was like, I had no knowledge of like the financial side of social media. I was just like, let me get back into the swing of dance. And then going through my message requests, mind you, it was like Doja Cat, but I thought I get like so many of in the requests, like I was like approved. But it was like came up was like, hey, thanks so much for your support with the dance. If you're interested, we'd love to bring you to the VMAs. And I thought it was a fake page. I was like, something like that. I was like, arseholes, and then clicked on it and said like 60-something million followers. And I was like, wow!
Oh my God.
Screamed after him. And I was like, wow. And I was like, Doja Cat's after me. It was straight away onto the ESTA. I said, get that visa now, I'm off. 2 days after, went to New York. I was like, grand.
Oh my God.
Didn't get to meet her though. I was like, grand.
So were you chilling in the audience?
Yeah, so there was me and another girl, Kenna, who I met over there, who was such a doll. She made another dance to her, so we both went. And it was gas. The whole experience. There was like, they had a whole little influence. There was loads of influences there for Fashion Week.
Right.
So we went back with them. Then they were like smoking, like they had got like sponsored by a dispensary. So they had this like joint in a rocket ship that like CO2 does it open. And I was like, yeah, I got down with the influencers, sitting on the couch literally like that. They were like, are you all right? And I was like, yeah, playing Super Smash Bros, like button mashing, like nearly sobbing, trying to play it cool. So that was that. So it was kind of destined from the start. Like that's just how it kept going.
You were like, this is my fate.
No, I was like, this is what I deserve. Meanwhile, I've mangled on the couch in Wall Street, like. Fucking hell, it was. Yeah,
Do you know
it was
what?
mad.
We lived together at the time, and I remember seeing you make that dance, and I didn't know you were Irish.
No one does. Even now, they're like, why are you not in New York? And I was like, because I'm in a council government. But we met at I think it was the Samsung event.
Yeah,
because it had
was.
just started. But that was the night. Because I was like, I entered that Samsung thing. I was like, God, I'm about to smoke all these. Kicked out first round. I was like, Grad. But then I was sitting there and I was like, Grad. And I got the email from Fortnite.
Yeah.
And they were like, hey, this
He's it. What's that?
I have the emo on Fortnite.
Emo, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That thing. Yeah. She's seizing, Your Honour. But But so I got that email that day after getting kicked out of the dance competition, and I was like, oh, think about it. I didn't want it. And then I was like, oh yeah, no, the bag's been secured now. I'm back in the room.
You were like, I actually am.
Yeah, no, I was like, no, I am famous for real. Oh, but yeah, we met that night, and then because I was like, what's going on? And you were like, no, girl, just ride the wave.
No,
and I was like,
I love you.
It was bad though, because that was literally, it went from 0 to 100 so quick.
Yeah.
Met so many gorgeous girls along the way though, which was nice. Like I've been so lucky so far. I've obviously met a few people that you're like, oh, do you know what I mean? But like meeting you as well was kind of the first time I was like, okay, right, this is actually not as scary as it was, because I was getting invited to certain things and I was just kind of like, how do you even like go about these spaces, because they can be quite daunting, I would say. And especially I was like, I'm just like a little dancer,
especially when you're going on your own as well, isn't it? It's very daunting when you're going
like
on your
own. It's just a weird space to navigate, because like you don't know what people are going to be like, but like I mean, I feel like everyone in Ireland is just actually quite sound.
Yeah,
so
very welcoming.
Yeah, so welcoming.
Appreciate that. No, but like, have you? Obviously, you have a very strong dance background. Did you grow up dancing like when you were younger?
Yeah, so I started dancing maybe when I was like 10 or 11, and
in the pantos.
No, but in that same vein, so there was 2 twins who were in my primary school class, and they were like the freestyle disco dancers. And I went home and I was like, I want to dance like the twins. She goes, yeah. One thing that's going around spandex doing twirls and all, like asthma attack 101. But I was like, no, I want to do hip hop. And then with that, it was just one of them things that kind of stuck. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's like an ADHD thing where I like fixated on it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, I was kind of just made for this. And with that, then I was always just kind of like the next thing. Like had so many cool opportunities. I like trained so much. Like I just got home from Amsterdam training and stuff. So obviously like this goes hand in hand with what I want to do. And every time I have that panic of like, oh, I don't know what I want to do, I do like
the universe keeps surprising you.
Yeah, it just like comes full circle back. And when I go and train at that level with people, I'm like, oh, no matter what, I was like, this is the thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If like I lose interest in everything else, or I have that 100%, it's going to be like with me forever. I feel like it's like defo built who I am as a person. And the way I dance, I feel is the way, like even on TikTok, I'm like, I just think that's hilarious.
I
you know
love
what I mean?
it.
Because it started as me being like, let's like it's actually like commercial 101. And then I was like, no, I was like, I'm wrecked. Do you know what I mean? I was like, why am I filming all this? And then I do like, again, with all the stuff that's happened recently, I'm like, it's just the shoe I have in the draft. And I'm like, I'll post it. It was the same with the Flick the Bean one. I posted that, I got 20 million views, and I was like, then I was Flick the Bean guy for a while, and I was like, nah, like getting in the George being like, you're Flick the Bean fella, and I was like, I'm not.
People saying that to you?
Yeah, like literally in the smoking area, no, man, you went. I was like, yeah, I was like, yeah, grand. I was like, cool. Yeah,
you're like, right, I need a different dance to go viral now.
Yeah, I was like, what's the next thing? I was like, yeah, digital footprint is kind of coarse at the minute though.
Oh,
but
stop!
I was just
Don't get me started on digital footprint. I look back on videos that I did in 2020 and I'm like, you should be shot.
I've archived some of like, because remember like I feel like if I had a dance in COVID, that's my one regret, because there's like I have some drafted that I was like I know what and I was like, I did like hide them at the time, because I was like, if you go back on them, I'm like, I don't think I could have lived that one down. You know what I mean? Full head of hair on you, mind me. Full head of hair, and I was just like, oh god, no, that couldn't have been.
Stop. It was like, we were only talking about this a while ago, but TikTok in 2020 was like, that was peak.
I think it was still in the same vein as Vine, where it's like 7 seconds of like, it was gas.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Now it's just kind of like TikTok shop. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like it's like TikTok shop or like viral gas moments. I feel like it's kind of changing, and it will keep changing.
That way.
Yeah.
It's like the videos are getting so much shorter now, but like that's so bad because I have no attention span.
Oh my god, no, it's so bad. Me like this for 4 hours being like, why am I not sleeping?
No, honestly, I'm not tired. And then I wake up the next morning, I'm like, I'm shattered.
Yeah.
Bags are down on me.
Literally walking around like that.
No, very bad.
So bad.
Very bad for a down.
It's very bad.
Very bad.
I wish I was.
And I'll do it again.
Yeah, well, I'll sit here saying it's a problem, but I'll still continue to.
Me watching the TikTok shop being like, why are they selling that to me? Meanwhile, I'm scrolling through like
Meanwhile, I'm
all of the things added to the basket. Yeah, I'm like,
no.
I'll put that when I get that discount code on that. When that goes half off, I'll be watching like a shark in the water smelling blood. Like, I'll get that trolley now.
Do you know what? I wish I actually would have been put into dancing. That's one thing I wish I'd done.
Really?
They tried to put me in hurling.
No. The fucking in PE, I feel like every like PE teacher you had was like, especially like if you were bigger or whatever else, they were like, do you want to join you come out for a rugby? And I was like, she was a fairy, you know what I mean? I'm like actually just like, no, like every like sports team they wanted me on, I was like, you're giving me worse body dysmorphia than I already have. No, it's not right. But
I could picture Dan. You need to give Dan a few dance lessons.
I feel like, Yeah, or something. No, we'll get it together. But I'm like, anyone can dance. It's just one of them things where it's like, especially when we get older, we don't want to try anything new. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to look the fool. You don't want to do anything, but everyone can. And it's like, I feel like just having that space, I'm like, I feel like I think of everything through dance. I deal with situations the same way as like things like that. So I mean, yeah, I would be a shell. I would be a shell without it. Call me Shelly. Call me Shelly.
No, it is crazy. I grew up in dance as well, and then I injured myself and I was afraid to go back for years. But it really is, it's a means of escape as well.
100%.
It's an escapism for a lot of people. And I feel like it's saved a lot of people as well.
100%. It's just kind of like such a, like, life doesn't exist outside of it. Like, even at that camp, like, you're training and like your body's wrecked, but you're like, there's no other, this is like such like grateful problem to have. Like that, my body's sore, like I'm not thinking about anything else. And like, now I wouldn't be very emotional. Like if I'm upset, I'm in my room like just like contemporary in it down, literally like shaking it out. But I'm like, it's such a like a vice, for sure. I'm like, it just translates in everything.
It is an escape though for people. Like, it's definitely a feeling. Like even yesterday, we were at Addison Ray.
Yeah,
we were just like so excited, and you were just
me like standing at the front like aquamarine, like getting down with it. Yeah, it was so fun.
I think we need an Addison debrief.
We do, yeah.
Because the three of us were there. Well, you were together. I was up in the
Shanice was
stands.
On the wall.
At the wall.
Yeah.
Sticky
wall.
wall.
What do you think? I thought. What do we think?
Me.
What do we think?
Anyway.
No, you go. You haven't spoken.
I know you have a lot to say.
All right, thanks. Yeah, that was unreal.
She was
so
very good.
I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that was her first date. I was like searching, but it's like, right, what's this like looking like? What's this looking like? And I was like,
the first day.
First show.
Yeah.
Dublin.
She is very Britney Spears coded.
Popping cherry in Dublin.
Yeah, no, there was a part of it when she had the
cap.
It was like the mash up.
Yes.
Well, she had that and she was doing like the side step and like this video is all on my story and I'm just like, wow! The whole time I was like, Britney coded. No, it was so good. She's phenomenal.
I was shocked. Like,
but her choreographers and stuff. Sorry, cut you off. ADHD.
No, you're fine.
But her choreographers. So she has Lexi Smith and Danielle Polanco, who was like the original like heels girly.
Yeah.
So like she's like done it all right. It's the same how Britney had like Brian Friedman, where it's that thing of like, she's done her like research, she's done it properly, because she obviously like, she was a TikToker. We kind of all expected her to like kind of tank it, but like it was
she
like
rebranded.
single and they were all bangers and then that. So like the whole lot, like as from like a dancer perspective, me and Kyra were literally like, what the fuck.
Yeah, and the fact that she had like the Britney mic and she was still dancing so well and not even out of breath. Like
moment.
Every single.
Was the mic on?
Yeah.
Us Addison defenders, like no, it was for sure.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, no, probably. Yeah,
but you know what, right? Like, no one can judge, because singing and dancing at the same time.
I will say, like there were certain points in it when I was like, oh, the vocals aren't slaying,
but she's
it didn't matter.
But like, how can on point?
Even if someone is up on the stage, like, lip sync, you're there to hear the music. Like, I don't care if you're singing live or not. Like, I'm here to see you. Like, the fact we were in the same room as Anderson Ray last night.
Yeah.
And the fact everyone knew our song. Like, the whole crowd was
the
singing
atmosphere
along.
there was like insane. It was kind of the same for like Tate McRae. I feel like they go in the same vein for sure. But I do think like, if you like Addison Ray, like you love Addison Ray.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people went hard for the load of bobs, load of wigs.
A lot of wigs.
A lot of bad wigs.
A lot of
bad wigs. I was scared.
She like filled the Tree Arena. Like that was full.
Who decided to put her in the National Stadium?
She went.
I know. I was like, no, us clawed at each other for a ticket. No, imagine losing loads of friends and all over. To fall down with everyone.
She went from the Academy straight to the Tree Arena.
Yeah,
that's a jump.
The whole tour though was in small venues apparently. Yeah, because I think because she had just released the album.
Yeah,
and I think they were like, it's got to be whatever, it's triple platinum.
No, like,
but no VMA mentions, mind you. Not one VMA nomination.
Was she not?
Yeah, no.
Maybe next year.
Yeah. Yeah, she's still quite new, but like,
she is.
Yeah, she was like, I just don't really get it. I was like, real, because I'd be sick as well. You know what I mean? I'd be like, what do you mean? Like,
why not me?
After these 5 bangers I'm after putting out, do you know what I mean? After selling out the Tree Arena.
A nomination, like.
Yeah, not even a mention.
Not even.
She's not even invite. She's on the PR list. Yeah.
You get an MTV. Like,
Should the influencer box watching?
I was really shocked though, because I think a lot of people when they see social media content creators, they put them in that box. They don't want them to like escape that box.
Yeah.
But she rebranded on point, and she's like, when you look up Addison Rae online now, it comes up singer, songwriter.
Yeah.
Like it's not TikToker, whereas when you it used to come up as TikToker.
I couldn't even tell you, like, because obviously she had so many like viral moments through social media. Couldn't tell you one of them, but I could tell you like verbatim probably all of her songs.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is gas, because I'm like, she was so big in COVID, and now I'm kind of like, I couldn't tell you what gas thing you had, or even a scandal. Do you know what I mean? Because there was definitely so many.
Yeah.
See, that's like, so many people will know her. It's like Tate McRae. Tate McRae, like, people used to watch Tate McRae's YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And like, there's so many people now that don't know Tate McRae because of that.
Yeah.
They know Tate McRae as the singer.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to happen with her. Like, she is going to be huge.
Just like when you think like the people that would listen to her when 5 years ago, they were probably like 14, 13.
Oh, stop!
Do you know what I mean? Like they're
don't
now
make me
fairly
feel
legal.
old.
I will.
I saw a video.
No, I will.
No, I will, and I'll do it again.
I'll do it again.
I saw a video yesterday. Right.
Right.
This made me sick to my stomach. Because it made me feel old.
It was a video of me.
No, someone goes, so 20 years ago wasn't the 80s, it was 2005.
Say that again.
Don't actually say that.
20 years ago was the 80s.
No, so 20 years ago wasn't actually the 80s. It was 2005. I was alive in 2005.
I was 6.
I was 6 as well. Yeah, I was 6. I was alive.
I was 3.
Baby.
Months.
Yeah. I was 3 pounds still in the womb. Still developing at the time.
Have you had any more celebrity encounters or opportunities to choreograph for celebrities?
No. I'm really joking. No, cut that. Cut it. No, in terms of choreography, I always feel like I try to focus on myself and what I enjoy. I am the goal for next year is to really push in terms of like tour and like booking. Like I want to move to London next year because like social media is great and stuff, but like I've spent 15 years, like people go to college to get the degree to go do the job. I did dance, so like that's the goal. In terms of like celebrity interaction, I do have like just the long list of people who have like Lady Gaga like saw the tattoo, she reposted like so many. I think like Megan the Stallion, Cardi B, like so many of them have seen the dances that I'm doing, and I'm like, what the? Do you know what I mean? It's so bizarre. Like I never thought I'd have that reach, and now I'm like, to me, I'm kind of lucky as well because I'm kind of numb to social media. I feel like when people come up to me, I'm like, oh my god, I forget that that's real. Where like a lot of the comments and stuff, like people are like, oh my god, this person did, and I was like, sometimes I won't see it. Like who SZA commented on the Limp Bizkit video, and I didn't see it for like 3 weeks, and I was like, oh my god,
hey, girl.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, girl, get out here, girl. But I was like, that's just such a thing. Like where I was like, how could I be like neutral to that? I'm like, that's SZA. She's been like, you're gas. I mean, so things like that, I'm like, this is so bizarre.
You don't realise whose page you're popping up on though. That's the power of social media. Me sitting there looking like I've been dragged through a bush about 20 times backwards. Like, I'm just going to make a video just sitting here chilling. You don't know who you're going to reach or whose page you're going to be on.
No, it's so bizarre. Like,
it's scary.
The Lady Gaga thing, that did gag me because I accidentally got her tattooed on me. I remember my friend had a flash. And I was like, oh my god, Mugler fashion queen diva. It's like this like latex model thing. Right. And then someone came through the door. She was like, oh my god, is that Lady Gaga from the Fame perfume on you?
Stop it.
I goes, sorry? What? I was like, what? They were like, Lady Gaga from the Fame perfume campaign. I was like, yeah. But then Lady Gaga saw it, but I posted it and I was like, when they compliment my Lady Gaga tattoo. And she was like, love it. Meanwhile, I had to get a retouch because it looked like someone poured milk over it. It was that faded. I was like, right.
Oh, we have to touch on this because I felt bad for you, but I was in a not laugh when I sent you a voice note the other day.
About the school thing?
Story time.
Oh, I forget in my story time back.
So many traumatic like story
No,
times.
I've been built like a brick wall.
What the hell? What was it that you said though?
Was it the PE teacher or the musical one?
I think it was the PE teacher.
When he put his hands on the thing and was like, so when did the weight game begin?
No, I wasn't laughing at that, but he said something before that.
Me or him?
You. Me or him.
Oh, no, it's about the musical, about transition year.
Yeah.
Oh, so I was talking because my audience would be heavily not Ireland. It's like a lot of America, UK, whatever else. So I was talking about it and I was like, we know, like transition year, we do like we would just do transition year, but in our school we do the musical. But in the video, I was like, in transition year, and I was like, no, we don't get sex changes. We get, and she sent me a voice note. I think it was like 2.5 minutes of her like gasping for breath.
Because it just caught me off guard. I was like, we know what transition year is, but obviously isn't fully Irish. So I was like, right, that makes sense why you'd have.
And then like loads of the comments were like, do not let Trump find out about transition year in Ireland. There will be consequences.
No, stop.
It was gas, but no, my school, I had like equal parts, like such a good experience in school. Like I was oblivious. There was like, went to Chanel College, which is first of all so
Chanel?
so camp.
Like
in the middle of Coolock, mind you. Yeah, the only Chanel.
Okay.
Went to Chanel, and there was loads of homophobia in it, but I was kind of just sheltered from it. Like we'd be at like house parties in fourth year, and I'd be like 2 cans of bummers in, locked out the back garden. Like, oh my God, meanwhile there's murder in the back because people are arguing about should we get married or not. You know what I mean? And I was just like, wow. And then like there was just loads of done, but like in school, it was just like, I feel like school is just like a tough time, especially like when you're gay as well. Like I had my like kind of close knit friends, and that was it. But I was like, so many things like that. I was like, they built it up like when your man was like, they made us sing, and I was the only one who knew like maybe 10 of the words, and then everyone clapped. He was like, never clap for mediocrity. I was like, no, what? And I was like, and look at me now. I was like, yeah, literally.
Clap me now, bitch.
No, but that was the last year that they got hired as well. Jimmy and Carol could not think of the name for ages. You'll rue this day, Jimmy. You'll pay for your actions. Yeah. But yeah, it was gas. But I remember being in that musical, being like, this is my time
to shine.
Yeah. Supporting role. I was like, right, okay. Me have to put my all into the audition. I was like, right.
Mediocre.
No, I'm sorry that you had to experience that in school.
No, it's gas. So like at the time I was just like, wait, I tell the girls what's after happening. Mr. Mays as well. I was like, but that teacher, he was a skits. I remember one time we were all talking, maybe at like a mid level of volume. Had a folder, just it across the class, hit a wall and stood up. He is enormous. I've never seen a man like him, but just stood there like that. And I was like, is he gonna kill us? I was like, are we about to die? I was like, I've watched this movie before. I was like, there is no way.
He's like my life.
Yeah, I was like, literally, I was just P. Sherman 42 was. You know what I mean? I was like, my head has gone completely blank. How can I cope with this right now? But I mean, I survived anyway. I was also, speaking of leaving certs, you were talking about that earlier. I was 1 point off of the 1 point off, and I was like, I said if I got that course, it was multimedia in DCU, and I was like, if I get that, I'm going to go to college. And I was 1 point off.
Why do they do that?
I don't know.
Should they not round it off?
They gave me, I could have went to IT Blanche, and I said, Blanche would sound me nerves like God. But I was like, no, it's all or nothing for me, and I'm kind of delighted now that I didn't go.
Yeah, because I feel like, in a way, I do believe that your path is laid out for you.
Yeah.
But you have a choice of what way you want to go.
Yeah, for sure.
But either way, like, I feel like your destiny is chosen for you.
Yeah.
Wise words.
What?
Wise words, love that.
Wise words. Do you believe that?
Yeah, I believe everything happens for a reason.
I believe everything I'm told.
Honestly,
believe everything.
No questions. No questions.
You tell me, I believe it.
Yeah.
No, I do.
Are you a big believer in manifesting?
Yeah, for sure.
Like what?
I'm like, my thing, a new thing I said, I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know. And T.S. Madison said that, and I goes, oh my God, T. But I just think like when that works is like, if you're like, I believe that's going to happen, but I'm not, it's going to happen, but I'm not going to think about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like obviously working towards it, but not like, I feel like if you obsess over something and want it so bad, you set like an expectation and then you set yourself up for failure. And I feel like that's happened to me so many times with things that I've wanted, that I'm like, I need this more than anything. Like I don't need it.
Yeah.
I want it and I'm going to have it. It's also okay if I don't, but I'm going to take the steps.
Like.
Yeah. Hashtag manifestation.
Yeah. Manifest.
Yeah.
Manifest. No, but that's like Shanice is literally a manifestation queen.
Yeah.
Infestation queen.
Infestation queen.
Infestation. Sorry.
Manifestation.
Like you walk into Shanice's room, there's like angel numbers everywhere. There's like the pinboard on the wall. With
well, she's planted them before she goes in. So, oh my God, 11:11. Like, the clock's frozen.
She's changing the clock.
Yeah.
She's
on Bluetooth, like, oh my God, flicking the lights on and off. Yeah. Make a noise if you're in the room.
She's going around with Sharpies changing the back of car edges now.
She gets arrested for vandalism.
Guys, this isn't true.
Yeah.
This is not true.
No.
Also, if you're watching right now, my face might look different. If you're watching this on YouTube, my face might look a little bit frozen because I got gummy smile Botox. So my lip, the top of my lip,
it's like curling over. It's like SpongeBob when he gets the dry lips.
Okay, Liam.
It's like Impy.
Take it easy.
We have to say that. I was like,
it is real natural though.
No, I got this like 2 years ago, and it freezes my top lip muscles to stop me from looking too gummy when I smile. But I look like I'm just constipated all the time.
Is that why it's called gummy Botox?
Gummy, yeah.
Gummy
so
Botox. I'm here for the
people
gummy
that have
shot.
gummies- Because you like to say I'm 80% gums and 20%.
Me? When did I ever say that? I don't remember that.
You
Roll
said
the
that
tape.
in your video before. No, I told you to say that though. To
Oh
be
yeah,
fair.
she did.
You
love to
no,
do
you
that.
set him up for failure.
Yeah,
there.
literally.
You be like, say it again.
Remember we filmed the video for
Yeah.
it? She's like,
Remember you
say
said that
something
in this
about me.
video I have here. We're gonna chat clip that.
Remember I sent it to you to say it?
It's on the mood board. Remember?
No, 'cause we were doing
It was
that
next to
trend.
11:11.
We were doing that trend. What was it? Suspect.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
actually, let's
right.
talk about this
That's
now.
Right, okay.
gas.
Shanice wants to do this suspect challenge, and I was like, Shanice, like, there's nothing I can say about you.
He's a liar. He lays into me on FaceTime all the time.
Yeah, but not on camera.
That would have
Behind
mattered.
doors.
Yeah.
The lights are on. No, it was sure.
Lights, camera, no action.
Shanice like, Shanice not a bother able to rinse me out.
Yeah.
I don't. She's. Oh,
She
I
said,
don't know.
right,
like-
hang on a second.
No, no, we're
I've been
not
waiting for
going
this
to
one.
go there because you told me what to do as well.
What?
Do you know what you should do, actually? Do you watch Drag Race?
Yes.
So
Daniel
me and
loves
my
Drag
friends,
Race.
you could get the backing track off of the roast challenges. So me and my friends wrote diss tracks about each other, and we were like, no, we can go for the jugular here, yeah. And we were like, yeah. And at the end, we all just had to have a sit down and be like, okay, so I've now body dysmorphia. Me friends aren't me friends. And because we were like, right, grand, now we're going to lay in, it's going to be gas. And we were took such a toll on the
No,
friendships. We were all
the
just sitting there
friendships
on a
are
three-way
ending.
FaceTime sitting in the dark being like, right, do I have, like...
Do I actually
Am I
have real
20
friends?
kilos heavier than I am? Or like, and no one's going to tell me? No, it's so, you should do it. It's so funny.
No,
Coming
because
out with every type
we
of morphia, like.
right.
Yeah.
Anytime we slag each other, I'm not big on slagging anybody, right? But mine, Daniel, and Brandon's friendship, they slag each other 24/7.
Yeah.
And
I was built up like.
but like what?
Bit like that wall. I was brought up like you have to have thick skin. Like my family would absolutely eat the face. They'd
wear the head off me.
Sweet home Alabama.
Oh my God. When I found out my mum was my sister, it was mad. Oh my
yeah.
God.
What were you trying to
No,
say?
yeah, I was trying to say, you back off you.
Eat the back of you.
Yeah, absolutely like lay into, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just portrayed that onto my friends just to help you in life, and give you that thick skin.
Yeah.
You know, passing on a bit of the thick skin over to you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and
But
I sometimes
don't realise that
I don't know how to give it back, but then I'm like, right, if they can lay into me, I'm gonna do it to them. So I don't know how far is far.
Yeah.
Do you get me? So I'm like, okay, they
No, yeah, 'cause Shanice doesn't
they
understand.
slag me about my forehead, gums, whatever it may be, and then I'm like, right, well, what can I slag them about? And then I slag them, and then it's like, oh, is that too much?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, I'm not used to this. How does this work?
Shanice, like, the director's girl here, she'd be like, yeah, shut up, Shanice. She's like, shut up, you little big back cunt.
Yeah. Going straight for the joke. Chat GBT be like, roast Daniel.
I've done that before.
When have I ever called you big back?
When have you not?
You always call yourself big back.
Will we pull up that video? Will we pull up that video of us running down the road, will we?
What video?
The one where you said I called you 80%.
Roasted.
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 Roasting.
I love
No.
roasts. Oh. Like the like the dinner I got
You made me
real
so
tired.
emotional.
Yeah. Oh my
Sorry, I did
God.
that.
But by the time this episode comes out, is it gonna be the week after EP? Paul?
Yeah.
The week after.
Mad about it.
Not,
Yeah.
not next week.
Next week.
Yeah, next week. So EP will be done and dusted.
Mhm. We'll be in bits. Well, I will. I'm going to be paying the consequences of my own actions
No.
for sure.
Honestly, melt.
If you see the three of us at EP, no, you
Mind your
didn't.
business.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
I don't know if I'm going yet.
It's going to be me
know.
running after people though. Hey, yeah. No, I'm a weapon. Like, I was talking to you earlier about it. I was like, I have to reel it in this year.
Are you
last
feral on
year.
a night out? Like, do you go wild?
Yeah.
I'm not. I used to be a lot worse.
say
I
this
did
on
used to be a
camera.
lot worse. Like after, because I moved to London, and I feel like London just changed me for the worse. And then I had from like 2023. It was like a year. It was like a full year of just like craziness, and then it kind of wore off. And then at the start of this year, I had a little like stint again. But I'm just kind of like, I can't. The payoff of it, I just can't do anymore.
Yeah.
Like, it's fun and stuff, but I'm just kind of like,
The hangover's not worth it.
yeah. But it's just like.
Never
I get up to, it's like I'm like
I wouldn't do that sober.
I'm just like it's went out on Thursday and I was like, so it's Sunday, don't know what happened in between. Do you know what I mean? It's that kind of stuff. Like I was like, you've seen my close friends where it's kind of like, what am I doing? Do you know what I did one time? Oh, this was the sign that I had to stop. So we had went out for drinks and then one of the lads was like, oh, let's all go back to mine. And just a load of carnage had happened at the gaff. And I was like, cool, right. So I recorded on my Instagram and I was like, oh my God, girls, wait, I do briefies on this, right? Went down. All the had happened at this gaff. I sent it to me agent, my manager. I was like, only going to send it to the real ones. And the only person I sent it to was Lily. And I was like, I had to text her. Now, this is at like, I said it at like 5 o'clock and the that I had said in this text her, like woke up the next day and I was like, where's that video? Was that on my close friends with that? I goes, why did I text Lily?
No.
And why did she say ha 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 gas? I goes, Lily, I'm so sorry. That was extremely unprofessional on my part. She goes, oh, I could smell the fear off you. That is gas. Thank God she was sound about it. But I was like, oh my God. At that point, I was like, right. I was like, imagine she had been like, oh, we're actually going to have to drop you from the agency. Do you know what I mean? She obviously she was like, you are fuck. She was like, that is so funny. She was like, just think of me as your best mate who sends you work. I was like, thank God. In the gaff sweat. I was like, man, I'm after no.
Oh God, the fear.
But I do be feral, and I say now I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be so good at EP. Watch me come 7 o'clock. Do you know what I mean? It's the like, I just can't.
Daniel's going to be feral at EP.
No, I won't, because you always manifest this for me.
Yeah, but
sick of it.
There's no harm. Like, you're young.
But there is harm.
How?
Because I'm gonna go through a tent or something. Like, it's not even funny. The situations I end up in as well is not okay. Like, she's like, where's the mail? On the dance floor. I'd be...
Yeah.
No, honestly.
On the dance floor. No, please. You
with the glow stick?
Yeah, no.
No, it's not even funny. I'm gonna keep it cool.
That's Daniel's last words, guys.
Yeah, famous last words.
I cannot wait to hear
I'm
your
just like,
rundown.
this drink is starting to smell like being out till 5. Do you know what I mean? That's exactly what it is. No, it's like, but the parasites in me. That's how I feel every time.
No, I get like, this drink is smelling like sober. That's how I get.
Like sober.
Oh, it's like you're not hitting.
I need another one now.
Yeah.
And I'm already so gone.
But the thing with Daniel is he'll drink. Like, I feel like you don't get drunk quickly. I feel like it takes you a little bit. So you'd be like,
no, I'd be
3 or
lost,
4 drinks in,
sober, like.
and he'd be like fully sober, and then like just like that, he's gone.
Oh, like
it
yeah,
hits
like
him
a
straight
slight
away.
gust of wind is after taking that, you know.
Like it hits him straight away, and he'd be talking to a wall.
No funny. I'd
No,
be hopping over
literally.
the wall.
Yeah.
Off the wall. Like, I'd be through the wall.
Yeah.
That's me. That's my life.
Yeah, but Liam, thank you so much for coming on to the
Thanks for
Social
having
Awkward
me.
podcast.
I'm like, I haven't said anything that's gonna get me in trouble, so I'm like, right, perfect. Yeah, no,
That's
thanks
what
for
we
having me.
like.
What a ball.
That's what we
And
like
we're gonna
for-
be at EP. Hopefully, we all survive.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go yet. We'll see.
No, please.
We'll see. I'm
Please,
gonna,
I need it.
hopefully.
You better.
I'll
Yeah.
see. But for
Somebody pull
anyone
up
who's
11:11 quick.
manifesto. What time is it?
Yeah.
For anyone who's listening or watching, where can they find you on
You can
socials?
find me on all social platforms at Liamon_, which is very annoying. But I was like, yeah, I was gonna change it actually. I wanted it to be what was I thinking? Just like Liam is bald. But then I was like, I have to change everything then. I was like, it's just not worth it. I texted my agent. Oh, gas, last thing to say. I was going to get a hair transplant.
Were you?
Yeah, and then my management texted me and goes, hey, that's not going to be very good for the brand.
Bald is the brand.
Yeah, bald is the brand. Bald with the beard. They were like, no, it's really recognisable. I don't think this is going to be a good move for us. I was like, actually, T. I was delighted.
Like,
because me texting like Turkey, whatever. Me texting the country, the president of Turkey, being like, I want to make history. No, I was like trying to make a brand deal out of it. I was like, right, let's get the content going. Like, let's do whatever. And then the agent was like, I just don't think this is going to be good for me scabbing. Yeah. They come back with like a toupee. They said no, they didn't. They said it's only temp. But anyway, yeah, Liamon_ on all platforms. I'll see you at EP.
Oh, Liam, you
it's too
are
much.
brilliant.
It's too much, girls.
Let's thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Socially Awkward podcast. I'm Shanice.
I'm barely breathing at the minute.
And I'm Wal.
And who are you?
I'm Daniel.
And I'm Liam.
And we'll catch you next week. We love you all so
See
much.
you, girls. Bye.
Hey. The Socially Awkward podcast is an Onic original.
Presented by Shanice Griffin.
Brandon Caulfield.
Daniel Devlin.
Visual design and video editing by Stephen King O'Farrell and Connor Daly.
Extra special thanks to Vivian Wood.
Archive and images courtesy of Getty Images. Music courtesy of Audio Network.
Series producer Paul McGregor.
Executive producer, Sasha Hamrock.
New episodes of the Socially Awkward podcast release every Thursday on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
You can also watch full episodes of the Socially Awkward podcast on YouTube.
This is an Onic original podcast.